Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. We are going to be looking at our Chicago Cubs franchise, and we got absolutely destroyed by Boston in the last game, but Schwarber here will be out for a day or two, so we'll keep him active. We're not going to put him on the DL, but it is that time where we go into the first month and we look at how our prospects down at double and single A, as we have a couple of guys. Alex Mill, I think he's about 25, but he's a guy that can come up. The same thing with Trevor Clifton as the time goes on. Ian Happ, though, one of our biggest prospects, along with Kevin Cornelius, will be looking at the majors at the end of the season when we call everyone up. We had a couple people have some rough starts here at AAA, so we might send them down to AA. But one of our big guys that we saw, Eloy Jimenez, he's been doing pretty good at AA. And I think he's ready to move up to AAA in preparation for possibly coming out and bringing up Happ later on in the season. But here we are in game 25 up against the Phillies. It's going to be Brett Anderson coming out here, as he's going to put out here and get a slider to get Herrera swinging. Here's the lineup for the Phillies here. And we'll see here still in the first inning, the second batter, and there it is, another slider getting Hernandez. And the last batter after a man on first is going to be a fly out over on left to Kyle Schwarber. He did come in and play. And we're going to go up against Clay Buchholz, an 0-2 record with a 1.71 ERA. Here's our lineup for today. And the biggest thing is actually over in left field is going to be Zobrist. It's not going to be Schwarber, as he is still injured, as that's Hayward putting a single in the right field. And we got a base runner on. Later with one out, we're going to have Brian up here, and that's going to get right over the first baseman's glove. And we got two on here. Out will come Rizzo. Rizzo down the line. Looks like it's going to be rounding third. Going home is Hayward. It'll be a stand-up double for Rizzo. And we got a man on third and second. It's a good double there. With an 0-1 count, that's going by Amora, and it can't be held right. And we send home Rizzo. Rizzo, the delay there, and he's going to be thrown out. Kind of delayed, should have sent Rizzo the instant he bobbled that ball. But the mistake here with a 2-0 count, it'll be singled right. Actually, it'll be drived right to the shortstop, and that will end the inning. The Cubs get 2 runs off 4 hits as Brett Anderson coming back out here, 1 out. It's going to be over the middle and just under the glove of Addison Russell as it's thrown in by John Jay. Later on, 1-1 count. And that's under the glove of Rizzo, and that will hold, they will hold the runner over on second. So a man on first and second. 1-1 count, 1 out. It's going to go over, and that's be popped up to John Jay. In center field, the runner is holding at second. It's going to be caught, and they will not test the throw there. The throw is offline, so possibly could have got there. But here, a 1-2 count, and that's lined softly over to Rizzo to end the inning, and the runner threat is over. Coming into the third inning here, as that's a soft one over in right center, and that will fall in front of John Jay, and they're going to test the second. The throw is in time, and he gets on with the tag out by Russell. Good throw by John Jay. At the bottom of the third, here's Hayward. That's a deep shot. Looks like no one will even react to that ball, and that one is out of here. Jason Hayward rocking that one. A big homer here. Buchholz just struggling today. 3 runs in 3 innings, and we'll see how long that. It's a 417-foot homer. It's his 3rd of the season. So out with 2 outs on. Rizzo's going to hit a deep fly ball, and they will react to this one, but that one is out of here. That's going to be in the second or third row out in left field, and that's Rizzo's 7th of the season. That's 370 feet, and the Cubs are up 4-0. Anderson, wind up an 0-2 count. It's going to be hit, and that one looks like it has the distance. Joseph now out there with a big home run shot to get the Phillies on the board. Still 4-1 game. Anderson just trying to get this game under control. It's a 402 shot, 6th of the season. The 4th, 2 outs, 2-1 count. Anderson delivers. It's going to be Ryan over Rizzo. Going in the right corner, and it's going to bounce and hold. The runner does round first, and it'll be a stand-up double as the ball comes in to second. An 0-2 count, still no outs. It's going to be a soft single there to second base, and we'll get the hit. The runner will advance to third. 0-2 count, and there's a slider called strike 3, and it is 2 outs. Runner threatening over on third. 0-2 count. This one's going to be popped up. Easy play for Hayward, and it will be caught, and that will end the inning. Again, Phillies leaving some runs on the board. The 3-1 count here. That's the line down the right side. There's a man on first. He's going to go to second, and the man on first there is going to hold. So in will come Justin Graham, 0-2, 2.84 ERA. He's pitched 12.2 innings so far. We'll see what he can do. On an 0-1 count, it's going to be softly lined. It's going to be picked up. Try to throw it over to second, but a run will score. The Phillies pull within 2. Man on first and second, and Graham gets the batter to swing there. Only on 3 pitches, as Graham is one of our most effective guys here, but he does lose control sometimes as he walks the batter there. Bases loaded. Howie Kendricks is out in the 0-2 count. He's going to put a soft one to the shortstop. It's going to be thrown over to first and caught, and that will end the inning. Graham gets out of that jam with bases loaded with only 1 run. So we go into the 6th. That's over past the diving Chris Bryant, and over in the left field, thrown in the second, so it'll be a leadoff single. 2-0 count. That's going to be rifled over to Rizzo. Rizzo over to Russell, back this time to Rizzo, and that will be a double play. 0-2, 2 outs, and that's a 4-seam on the outside, way outside, too far, and Graham gets the final batter of the 6th. Luis Garcia will come in for the Phillies. Not a great reliever. They've been struggling with him, but we'll see what he can do as Baez puts this one on the right side, and it's going to get over a diving right fielder, and Baez rounds first. He's going to round second and go to third. The ball will be in the infield. It's a stand-up triple, and the Cubs are trying to add on to their lead here with that lead-off triple. Later on, though, with 2 outs, Zobrist is going to come out here, and Zobrist is going to hit one soft on the left side, and that one will get down in front of the left fielder as Zobrist knocks in Baez for the 5th run of the game. So out will come Schwarber, pinch hitting, as we didn't have anyone on the bench. He puts it up the middle, and that will be a single for Schwarber. It's his day off, but he'll come out here and pinch hit. But here's Rizzo swinging on a low slider to end the inning, and so we will come out and put out Pedro Strop. Actually, it's a glitch in the game. We're going to come out with Koji, as Koji comes out here, 0-2 count, second batter, and there's a split just down in the zone and cannot pick up that ball there by the batter. Another 0-2 count, and there's a 4-seam inside corner, and Koji will get out of that inning. We're going to see Adam Morgan, as the Phillies are pretty much going to give this game over to the Cubs in the 7th inning at this rate, as John Jay puts one right center. It's a blooper, it'll be over the second baseman, and that will be a single. 1-2 count with Hayward. Hayward's already had 1 home run, and he is going to launch another. This one's a 2-run shot. Same place in left field, but this one was hit a lot harder than his first one. And Hayward is showing us what he can do when he gets hot, as that is a 386-foot home run left center field. So here we go with Koji in the top of the 8th. He's going to get another split finger there and get the batter swinging. So going to the bottom of the 8th, it's 7-2 Cubs. Zobrist is going to knock this one, and this is no doubt out of here. That is pretty much to the scoreboard, and now Zobrist is adding this lead. Another solo shot, and this is not looking good for the Phillies here, as that's his first of the season. As we look at the Chicago River here, and Chicago is flowing through this game very, very nice. So we're going to see Galvez come out, and Hector Rondon will come out to possibly end this game. It's another save opportunity here. So just getting some work for him as this is singled over to Russell and thrown over to Rizzo to get the out. Run down here. 2-0 count. Going to put that over the right side. This will be singled in the left field line. It's going to hit the wall, but does not freak out Zobrist there. Zobrist puts it in to Baez, and the runner will be safe at second. So here, another 1-2 count. Force him in the outside corner and gets him there. And one more out to finish off that. It's an 0-2 count. It's going to be popped up, be reacted by Rondon. And Rondon has that one in the air. And Chicago will take this game very easily from the Phillies off. I think that was 5 home runs the Cubs put up there. Behind Hayward's 2 home run game. And this is a big one here as the Cubs came off those 2 losses from the Red Sox. One of them being a complete destruction by at least 10 runs. And so coming up and playing the Phillies and getting some run production here is a good thing, as Grims is going to get this win as starting pitcher Brett Anderson did not stay in the full game. So after taking the first game, in the game you just saw 7-0, we're going to sim ahead here as we take the third game and trying to sweep the Phillies. We will take it. DJ Wilson, one of our minor league prospects, will be injured, and we're going to go against the team we don't see often, the 20-7 New York Yankees, and we'll see what they can do. This is the first game of the series in Wrigley, and we will have Schwarber back. We're going to see we'll take a big look here at John Lackey, who's 3-0 so far, 2.06 ERA, a nice whip at .89, so we'll see what he can do today, taking the reins as he's going to start 0-2 count. First batter, and that's going to be hit straight center field, able to be tracked down easily by Zobrist, and that will be caught. So looking at the lineup there for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, the biggest guy, only hitting 273, as in real life he is a very good power hitter. This is a lazy hit over to third base, and easy out. 0-2 count. Lackey is going to make another slow bounce, and it looks like Baez just cannot handle it there, and that will be a single. Going over 3-2 count, and there it is. Inside corner, down, and it'll be a strikeout. Luis Severino is going to come out here for the Yankees. He has a 1.5 whip. Biggest thing here is we'll see if we can get this run production we've been seeing a lot, as Hayward's going to put this off. Oh, that's a good play there over on first base. A diving snag there to rob that single. 1-1 count. Going over, and that's going to be Almora. Right back to Severino, goes right under his foot, and that will be a base hit. Next playing on second, I believe, is Zobrist. Now Almora is over in right field, as that is a swing and a miss for Chris Bryant. And we'll see the starting lineup here as Almora is in center field. Baez is over on second, so the day off will be over to Zobrist. Coming over here, though, Rizzo. Deep fly ball left center field. It's going to be possibly playable. And no, it's going to be over the wall, hitting off the basket there as Rizzo puts the Cubs ahead with a 2-run shot. His 9th of the season, 362 feet. And the Cubs are already in the lead in the first inning. Next, it's the second inning as we see Addison Russell here strike out on a high fastball. Full count here, 2 outs, and Lackey, another high four seam, and that will end the inning. Lackey back on the mound, 0-2 count. It's going to be a very shallow shot here in center field. It will be a single as that's thrown in. And here we are on a first pitch there, really trying to tag him out. He will advance the runner over on first on that sacrifice spot. Another blooper in left field. It's going to go down. Man is rounding third. It's going to be thrown in. Schwarber throw will not be in time, though. So a runner will stay over on first. 0-1 count. It's going to be hit over in left field. Easy play, though, as that's actually misjudged by Schwarber. Goes over, and the runners will advance. Runner going over to third. Schwarber gets it in there, and that looks like it's going to be an error over on Schwarber in left field. So 1 out. 2-1 count. It's going to be shot over to Hayward. Hayward's able to reach up and grab it. Hayward gets the ball in, but the tying one will come across the plate. And the go-ahead run is only 90 feet away. 0-2 count. Gets him with the slider up in the middle of the zone. And Lackey escapes the damage here. Full count though, 2 outs, and they will walk Amura here with a 2 outs. And we'll see what we can do here with the strong part of our lineup. Chris Bryant out here, 3-1 count. And he's going to rifle this straight away center, but it will be playable, able to reach up and get that just before the warning track. Still a tie ball game. Lackey with 1 out. He's going to get the batter here swinging strike 3 with 2 outs. Going over, and that's hit in the middle. It'll be down the line. It's going to hit the wall on the right side and going to hit back towards Hayward. Good bounce there to prevent any possible movement of the runner over from the batter over to third. This one's hit in right center field. Tracking's there near the warning track, and will be Hayward grabbing that one. And we'll see the Cubs bat in the 4th here. Leadoff man is going to be Rizzo, hit by a pitch, looks like in his upper thigh. He will take his base. Schwarber, 1-1 count. That's rifled left center field. And we'll get down up against the bullpen cage here, as we're going to risk a third with Rizzo. Rizzo will get in there easy. And it looks like we have a double there by Schwarber. Full count here, thrown over Baez. Baez is going to knock this one. It will be playable by the center fielder. It will be caught. The runners will advance. Rizzo easily goes into home, and the Cubs are back in the lead, 3-2. So out will come Russell. Russell rifles down the right field line. It'll hit in the corner. Good bounce for the Cubs. Run does score. Russell will have a stand-up triple, and the Cubs pull within 2. In the next inning, after a flyout, Lackey's going to come in here at a 1-2 count and get a good changeup down in the zone. 0-2 count here going against the batter. That's going to be rifled over, and it will be hit. Look like Baez in the elbow. It is stopped, but it will be a single. 0-1 count. It's going to be rifled to Lackey. Lackey, slow roller, can't make a play over to second, and he will get the sure out at first. 2-2 count and a 4-seam in the inside, and that will get a looking strike 3 as we see Tommy Lane come out here for the Yankees, and we'll see if we can keep on tacking on runs. In the 6th inning, full count, 2 outs, and that is a called strike 3 inside on Baez. That's one of the things we need to look for, is we need to swing at those close pitches. But here it is. Lackey still going strong with the slider, getting the batter out there. As we go into the 7-2 outs, 0-2 count up, and it will be up in the zone. Possibly could have been a hit harder, but it's going to be a lazy fly ball out in right center, playable for Amura, as that will probably end Lackey's day. We're going to see a rundown come out, and I believe this is the 8th inning. A 1.23 ERA, doing pretty good so far. And yes, this is the 8th inning. So 2-2 count. Over, slider, strike 3 outside corner. Caught him looking. As we see the look of the pitching match we've had today of starting pitchers. 0-2 count. 2 outs, run done. That's a looking 4-seam right down the middle. And this is a save situation for Wade Davis. So going into the 9th, we'll see what he can do. He struggled a couple times this year with so far 7 saves. As this one's on the inside and popped out into right field. Hayward easily has a play on the ball there. And there's your first out. Actually the first pitch to this batter is it's a lazy ground ball to Russell. Russell easily able to play that one over to Rizzo. 1-1 count. Swinging there, trying to stay alive. It's a good pitch. Later on in there is 2-2 count. Easy play there by Bryant, and Bryant over to Rizzo, and that will be the ball game. The Cubs come away with a nail biter here. Started, but we just got it going there and stuck to our guns with our pitching, and we came out up ahead by 2 runs. So this is big for our starting pitching. It looks good. Thing is, a lot of our starting pitchers are older, and we've rested heavily on our bullpen, which is also getting older too. So we'll see what we have in the next episode as Lackey gets a 4-0 start. So I'll see you guys next time. Later.